Well, here in our rhythms, we are now in February, and I want to keep with the theme that we established at the beginning of the year and take you to a passage in Revelation that continues to move us in this same direction. Listen to what it says in Revelation chapter 2 as Jesus is speaking to this one church in particular. It says, "To the angel of the church in Ephesus write, these are the words of him who holds the 7 stars in his right hand and walks among the 7 golden lampstands. I know your deeds, your hard work, and your perseverance. I know that you cannot tolerate wicked men and that you have tested those who claim to be apostles but are not and have found them false. You have persevered and have endured hardships for my name and have not grown weary." He starts off and he's encouraging them with the way in which they've engaged this journey. But then listen to what he says. He says, "Yet I hold this against you. You have forsaken your first love. Remember the height from which you have fallen. Repent and do the things you did at first. If you do not repent, I will come to you and remove your lampstand from its place." And as he's speaking to this church, you see 2 things happening. One, he's encouraging them for how they've engaged this journey and what they've gotten right. But he calls their attention to something else as well, which is this. And this is what I want for us to sit with as we walk through this month. It's not just about doing the right things. And he says, listen, when it comes to doing the right things, you guys have done it and you've got it. You've figured it out. You're living it. And he's praising them for it. But he comes to the end and he says, but it's not just about doing the right things. It's about who it is that you're most passionate about. It's about love. And God doesn't say the most important commandment is make sure that you get it right, do the right things. He says, no, the most important commandment, it has to do with love. I want for you to be most passionate about me. And last week last week, year, who knows? Time's strange now, isn't it? But last month we looked at those things in the world that maybe are taking our attention away from him. And as we move into February, I want to keep with that focus and look again at this next passage and to ask, okay, as I walk through my day and I look at what it is that I'm going to do, I want to make sure I don't just do the right things. I want to do the right things, but I want more than anything to love him well through that. I want it to be about loving him and not just about making sure that I get it right or do it right. And as we walk through this month, I just want to encourage you to step into that with me. And for us to make sure that we don't get to the end of this and have done all the right things, but have missed out on that incredible relationship that we get to have with him every day, no matter where we are, no matter what our story looks like. And he says that's the most important thing. Have a great month.